Hi everyone, today we are going to learn how we can enable or disable a service for everyone or for an OU or for a group of users. There are certain differences between groups and OU, and it might be helpful to know the differences in order to understand this tutorial better. To know the differences between both, you can see my video on OUs and groups. So let's see how we can turn a service on or off for everyone in our organization. To do so, we'll go on apps. I'll click on G Suite. And then suppose I want to turn off drive and dock service for everyone. So I'll click on the checkbox next to it and then I'll click on off. It says drive and docks will be turned off for everyone in our organization. That's what we want for right now. So I'll confirm it by clicking on turn off. So now it is turned off. Now let's say I want to turn it on for particular users or for my users in a particular organizational unit. Let's start by creating an organizational unit. I'll click on this plus icon. The name of my organizational unit, I want to give it as sales, and then I'll click on create. Now let's move some users in this sales OU. To do so, I'll click on my users icon. I'll select some users from existing users. So I want Ankit, Anita and Neha to be in my sales OU. I'll click on more. I'll change their organizational unit and then I'll click on sales and then continue. And then on change. Remember, you cannot have the same user in more than one OU. Now let's see. In my parent OU, that is olivetech.io, I only have 3 users, and in my sales OU, I have 3 users that we just moved right now. So let's see how we can turn on or off a service for our particular OU. Let's go to apps. I'll click on G Suite again. Few minutes ago, I just turned off drive and docks for everyone in my organization. Now I want to turn it on for users in my sales OU. How can I do that? I'll click on sales and then I'll select drive and docks checkbox and I'll click on. And it says drive and docks will be turned on for all the users in sales. That's what I want to do. I'll click on turn on. So what I've done is I've turned off the service drive and docks for everyone in my organization, but I've turned it back on for only some users, for those users who are in my sales OU. As you can see, it says on and the status has changed to overridden. The status is overridden because again the service is off for everyone in the organization, but it is only turned for users under the OU sales. So that's why it says overridden. Now as you can also see, for all the users in this account, the status says it is on for some users in the organization. Now let's see what we can do with groups. We'll start by creating a group. I'll click on create group to create a new group. I'll give the name developers. Group email developers at olivetech.io is fine. Group owner, I will select myself as the group owner so that I can make changes if I want. later, and this is the access type I want to give this to this group. Right now I'm okay with it, I don't want to make any changes. I'll click on create group. Now let's add some members to this group. To add members, I'll click on add members to developers, and suppose I want to add Ankit to this group, so I'll click here and then I'll click add to group. So now Ankit is now a member of the group and I am the owner of the group. So I'll click on Google admin so that we are on the home console. I'll click on apps again. Now remember, you can only turn on a service for your groups. You don't have the option to turn off a service when you're handling a group. I'll click on G Suite. I'll search for the group I want to handle. Developers it is. And I'll click on Drive in Docs. And then, as I told you, when you're working with groups, you only get an option to turn it on. You don't have an option to turn it off. So here also we can only see two options. One is unset and one is to turn it on. So we'll turn it on for this group. And then we'll click on turn on. It says Drive in Docs will be turned on for all the users in developers. That's what we wanted. Now it's for our users in group developers, Drive in Docs has been turned on. That's all for today. I hope this tutorial was helpful, and now I hope that you're pretty much clear with organizational units, groups, and how you can enable a service for everyone in the organization, or a group of users in the organization, or for a particular OU. Thanks for watching. See you till next time.